Malta's temples are older than the Egyptian pyramids. This tiny Mediterranean island is a veritable archaeological treasure trove. Malta's largest prehistoric temple is situated in Tarxien. It consists of 3 adjoining buildings. Due to its large dimensions, archaeologists believe that this megalithic temple must have been of great importance to those who built it. The remains of the religious sanctuary were discovered in 1914. Local farmers stumbled across huge blocks of stone while ploughing their fields. Subsequent excavation of the site revealed several remarkable prehistoric finds, such as fragments of pottery, stone images, and a large number of urns. Carbon dating has established that the Tarxien temples date back to between 3,300 to 2,400 BC. Later, the temples served as a kind of Pinion crematorium. The existence of the prehistoric site of Hadsha'im was first mentioned in 1647. But scientific excavation of the rocky terrain began much later, towards the middle of the 19th century. At that time, only the largest stone blocks were visible. The temple area and those of its rocks that have been partially decorated with geometrical forms extends across an area of several hundred meters. These massive rocks raise the question of how those who brought them to this location were able to transport such heavy material here 4,500 years ago. However, new light has been shed on this. It's believed that the island's early inhabitants used small circular rocks on which they slowly moved these heavy objects. In addition to the simple technique used for the moving of the rocks, Hadsha'im is also similar to the cult site of Tarxien. The archaeological discovery of a remarkable female sculpture once attracted worldwide attention, the Venus of Malta. It's believed that this figure was created in around 2800 BC. Below Hadsha'im and only a few minutes away are the ruins of Minitra. This is the only prehistoric site in Malta, and its formations appear to contain a precise alignment with the stars. Only when the hours of both day and night are the same does the light of the rising sun shine into the far corner of the sanctuary. However, a number of scientists are not convinced that the alignment of the rocks and their association with the stars was created intentionally, because such precision would be almost impossible to determine in those bygone times. How much was known of the stars by those who lived here so long ago? However, it seems that 5,000 years ago, they had accumulated some knowledge. The idyllic atmosphere of the temple attracts both people and animals alike. The building has been quite well preserved. Thus, it provides a fascinating insight into the ancient building techniques of megalithic culture. The most impressive, and at the same time one of the oldest prehistoric temples in Malta, is situated on the nearby small island of Gozo, the Geometrical Temple. The Megalithic Complex consists of 2 temples encircled by a wall. It has 2 entrances. Looking at these mighty stones, it's easy to understand how the people who once settled here believed that giants had created these impressive structures. As with each of Malta's other prehistoric temples, between 3,600 to 3,000 years BC, people worshipped stone idols and sacrificed animals to Gigantija. This temple complex was first mentioned in written form towards the end of the 18th century, although excavation of the buildings began later in 1827. The archaeological excavation of Gigantija that had been undertaken for more than a century finally came to an end in 1936. However, despite the archaeological and scientific knowledge of this site, a further question still remains unanswered. Where did this amazing prehistoric people go after they abandoned this region in around 2500 BC? One of Malta's many hidden secrets.